Hello and welcome back to part 10. Part 10 of a Villa journey with me, Mr. Morley FM. Since we last met, it was the Chelsea game where we came back and won 2-1, very happy with. And obviously the crazy comeback against Young Boys, making it 4-4 in the last seconds of the game in the Champions League. Since then, as you can see, we have been on some fine form. We haven't drawn a game. We've lost one game against Brighton, 2-0 away from home. We was really poor this game. You know, I was quite annoyed with how we played. I expected better. But after that, I got better. Only one game in only one game in 6 where we conceded a goal. So as you can see, against in the Man City game where we actually conceded the goal, we took the lead through Bertrand Traore, 32 minutes in. Marcus Edwards then equalises, which was frustrating. We then go and take another lead against Manchester City, and then they go and get 2 goals, and I was like, oh, for God's sake, like, work this hard, take the lead twice, and then we still go and throw it away, really. But then look at this: Jack Grealish scoring, then Bertrand Traore, and then Fernandes, and then Troy Parrott to make it 6-3 away from home at Manchester City. West Brom 1-0 win, and an Everton 2-0 win. Over the flipping moon with that. It's left us in a really healthy position in the league as well. We're sitting in 3rd place. Can't complain with that. If we take a look at the overall table, we've only conceded 15 goals this season, and compared to last season, I wish I could see how many we conceded overall at that point. But 47 goals overall. We're 19 games in, we've only conceded 15. I think come the end of the season, you'll probably be seeing about maybe 30 goals conceded, hopefully less, but it's a huge improvement, and I think a lot of that has to go down to, does go down to Jerome Onguene. He's been superb for us at the back. In the league, he's got a 7.24 average rating, and for £10 million, you can't complain. Like, it's an amazing player, and again, I'm so happy with the transfers we've made. But here we are. We have got Liverpool in the FA Cup. I did promise that we'll come back for the FA Cup, and we did draw up against Liverpool. But before that game, we do have the 4th round draw of the FA Cup. So let's take a look. We'll draw next team. We'll go through it. Manchester City versus Bournemouth. Cardiff Luton, QPR Coventry. We'll stop when we get to us, actually, as there's some decent ties here. Hull versus Aston Villa or Liverpool. You know what? Let's find out who will be playing Hull in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Let's get into the game. Let's fingers crossed we can get the win against Liverpool. Farronez finds Ollie Watkins from a long kick up the field, out wide to Jack Grealish eventually, looking to find his man, and I think we have a penalty here. I mean, it did look like, I think it was Milner. It did look like Milner took the ball. And there we are, it's not a penalty. Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, so 0-0 at half time. It's been a pretty even game. It's time for everyone to dig in, and when the games are like this, I mean, we've got a better XG than Liverpool, so that's always promising. But when the games are like this, we just want that moment of magic. We need something special from someone. We could probably look for it through Saigankov or Grealish. We've got the quality out there on the pitch, as we find Martinelli in the box through John McGinn, but turn out for a corner. Let's bring Troy Parrott on. Let's take Ollie Watkins off. We don't want him getting injured. We'll put Carlos Fernandes up front for Martinelli. And you know what? I'm going to bring Matt Targett on and play him as a left winger. I've done this before whilst offline, and it has worked a lot. He's he can cross a ball, and that's what you want from a winger. And I know we were playing Jack Grealish out of position there, so hopefully this could help us. I mean, I don't really want to go to a replay. It does mean more money, but I don't really care about money right now. I want a good FA Cup run. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. I mean, let's quickly see if we can do a demand more. But no, that's it. It's finished 0-0 against Liverpool. That's made things tricky. It's an extra game that we don't really want to play. Okay, so we are playing the third round replay against Liverpool in 2 games' time. So what we'll do, we'll play Arsenal as we said we would, and we'll finish this episode with the replay game against Liverpool. So let's get to the Arsenal game, and yeah, let's do this. Okay, boys and girls, we are back. We have a lot of players out on international duty due to the African Cup of Nations, and it's really, really hindering our team at the moment. I mean, Martinelli can't play this game anyway because it's up against Arsenal due to being only on loan from them. Missing obviously Bertrand Traore, Nakamba, El Neni, Ismail Assar, and Nguene. Really, really difficult with this because now we're lacking the wingers. I did release what's his face? I did release Daniel Sturridge. I let him go. He was on £49,000 a week. He wasn't playing. He didn't do enough for me, and I couldn't seem to sell him on. So I just thought, look, the best thing to do is just to release him, just because that just frees up that wage budget, helps us out, and yeah, all that good stuff with the money. Frimpong looks to be leaving as well. I'm a bit disappointed in him. I've tried playing him as much as I can, but he just doesn't seem to just fit our system. I mean, Matty Cash, he just does the job when I ask him to do the job. He always plays well. I enjoy watching Matty Cash in the team, and I mean, it's a shame that Frimpong can't live up to that. I've tried, but he's always unhappy. So a bid came in, 10 million from a club in China, I think, and he will probably be leaving the club. But that frees up a bit of money, and we do need a winger. We need another winger. I know we have Miss Malasar, but he's always out. He's been injured. He's now on international duty. He's only played 1 game for us this season compared to last season, and I mean, I'm not going to sell him, but we definitely need someone in there. Got Martinelli, but I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, let's get into the game. This is the team. We're starting with Farinez in goal, Williams, Mings, Jones, and Cash as the back 4, with Douglas Luiz and McGinn in midfield, Jack Grealish on the left, Ollie Watkins on the right, Troy Parrott and Fernandes up front. Let's get into the game. Gonna pump fists. Recent forms are saying that Arsenal are 9th, we're 1st. This is what we want. We need to challenge the players. We need to give them like a bit of oomph. That fighting spirit. We need it. We're not that far off the top, and with the way we're playing, there's no reason why we can't win the league. I'm putting it out there. I'm more confident of winning the league this season than last season. I mean, okay. Oh, how many times has that happened now? Willian has now taken the lead for Arsenal against us. Saka playing it into Aubameyang, plays it to Darun. A great shot, hits the post, and he gets the tap in. Williams, is that 80 million down the drain? I feel like he's been quite poor for us. Every game I seem to watch of him, he's always... There's always a mistake in him, I've noticed. Every single game, he has a mistake. He may do really, really well with some things, like he may pop up with an assist or a goal, but I'll be sure that he will make a mistake. And it's frustrating, especially when you want to kick on and win stuff. It's not the type of thing you want to see. Okay, not much going on. It's not looking good. I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. You know what? We're gonna bring. Oh, didn't mean that. Actually, that might not be the worst decision. Maybe put Fernandes out on the right as an inverted winger. Barry up front with Troy Parrott. Perhaps we could put Ollie Watkins there. No, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. Trust me, this will work. I'm confident we're going to get a goal. We're going to get a goal with Ollie Watkins and Troy Parrott up front. Come on, the Villa. I mean, what a poor game. What a poor game from the home side. Not happy with that. Not happy with that. And now we've just given away 800,000 because he's played 80 games. Great. It's now 2 games in a row without a win after doing so well. We're in having a bit of a blip here, aren't we? But let's get to the FA Cup third round replay, and let's hope we can find our shooting boots again against Liverpool. God, this is a bad episode. Let's do this. Right, boys and girls, we are back. We have been offered a new deal, and I accepted it. We're on £99,000 a week. Over the moon. I'm really happy. I mean, the board are happy. I'm happy. Can't complain. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. We've got a new deal. The board are really happy with us. Look at this. Work within wage budget. We're doing everything right, you know. You know what? I might be cheeky and see if they offer... Oh, let's increase the wage budget. Let's see what happened. No, they haven't done it, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Frimpong has now left the club. Chelsea have just literally come in for an offer for... love that, Jack. Love that, Grealish. Not interested. So who's interested? Just go away, Chelsea. Go away. Nobody's interested in joining you, okay? Right. I have gone in for Moussa Diaby from Bayer Leverkusen. It's a lot of money. It's 65 million overall, but we're only playing we're playing 15 million up front, and then we're playing 50 million over a course of a year. It's a lot of money, but you've got to take into account. Okay, just ignore that overall balance there, but you have to take into account that transfer, the money from it won't be taken from this year's transfer budget. It'll be taken at the end of next season's transfer budget. And if we do well in Champions League, get far in that, and finish in the top 4 again, I've not got that much of a worry. And we really do need someone to play on that left-hand side. Let's just do a selection advice for this, because I kind of just feel like we need to rotate. Look, that's just going to have to do. Look, let's get into the game. Got Liverpool away in the FA Cup replay. Yeah, I think we're up against it. We're up against it at the moment. We need to find something. So Liverpool are pushing forward the ball. It's back to the front now. Pressing well. Minamino's found Salah. And what are we doing at the back? It's him again. It's Williams again. He's just letting me down. What was he doing? I need to see this. This was poor. Like, you've done well there, and then you just go and do that. What are you trying to do? The pitch probably isn't wet. You've just stood on the ball. It's spun to Wijnaldum's feet, and you... Yeah, as I said, he's always got a mistake in him. And now I've spent 80 million on him. What have I done? Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. I'm just going to have to bring Conser on. All my players are knackered. This is what happens when you send players. Obviously, players will go, but when the players go to the African Cup of Nations, this is where the fixtures start to build up, and then they just leave you. Um, I don't want to be horrible to them. Let's put hands on hips. Let's just dig in tonight. Come on, lads. Let's not finish this episode with a loss. Last couple of games have been poor. Last 3 games, really. Poor in this one as well. There's a Liverpool over corner, whips in. Gomez makes it 2-0. Oh, dear. We're looking really, really poor at the moment, aren't we? Out of sorts. Williams is injured. Liverpool look to come forward again. Through Salah, plays it into Harvey Elliott, plays it out wide to Minamino. Minamino skins his man, puts it in at the near post, and we've been embarrassed here today. We have been so poor. I'm really not happy with how we've played. You know, so much optimism going into these FA Cup games, especially playing at home against Liverpool. And, we've beaten Liverpool at home this season. And we had a poor performance there. We've had a poor performance away from home. Conser held back Woodburn. Now they've got a free kick. And it's a 3-0 win for Liverpool at Anfield, knocking Aston Villa out of the FA Cup. Oh dear. It's really not left us in a good place, has it? Chelsea unbeaten in their last 20. We've got a decent run of fixtures coming up next, so fingers crossed we can bring back this winning form that we had here instead of this winless run that we've got here in the next few games, where we will be meeting again in the away leg at RB Leipzig, where we look to try and win our first Champions League game. Champions League knockout game of this series. Yeah, I'm just a bit disappointed with this. A bit disappointed that we've been knocked out of the FA Cup like that. But hey, whatever. We'll go again next year, eh? If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a big thumbs up, as it really does go a long way for me. Subscribe if you're new. We're at 40 subscribers now, 10 away from our goal of 50. So please hit that subscribe button, put the bell notifications on, and I will catch you in the next episode of A Villa Journey very soon.